Hey everybody, how's it going? It's LTM here. I am at the Cinemark right now. Looks like they got some construction going on over there. And I am about to go in and watch Violent Night. I remember when I saw the trailer for this movie, I will admit, it did kind of look fake when I saw it. Then again, one of the trailers said from the producers of Nobody and Bullet Train, that's what got me hooked. Because I actually really enjoyed Bullet Train. I liked Nobody. I love David Harbour as an actor because I liked him in Stranger Things, and he was also in the Hellboy reboot that was a few years back. So David Harbour as Santa Claus sounded like a good idea. Then again, I've heard mixed things about this movie, so I don't know if it'll be good or if it'll be bad. But I'm about to go in and watch this movie. I will give you all my thoughts when I come back. This is LTM, and I'll be right back. Woo! That was a trip. Just got out of Violent Night. I gotta say, you guys, that was probably one of the biggest surprises I've seen this year. It's not the best film of the year, but I will say that was a ton of fun. So, the movie Violent Night was about you got Santa Claus, who's played by David Harbour from Stranger Things. He's, he's going out one night, but then Mr. Scrooge, played by John Leguizamo, comes in and is looking for this money, and he's heisting this house that looks very similar to the one from Home Alone, and basically he's keeping this family hostage. While that's going on, Santa Claus arrives, and he notices that there's a little girl who needs help, and basically it's up to Santa Claus to go save this family from being killed by Mr. Scrooge, which is John Leguizamo. This movie is like a weird mix of the Santa Claus from Tim Allen's Santa Claus, mixed with Home Alone, with the elements of Die Hard, cram it up all together, and you get something like this. That's the best way to put Violent Night. This was a really well done, put together film. First of all, we'll start with the good. The performances are very well executed here. I love the performances in this. Mostly John Leguizamo and David Harbour doing the best that they can with this film. David Harbour, while not the best Santa Claus, he does try. I do appreciate him trying to be a more satirical, drunk asshole that you see in most Santa Clauses. And this is a concept that's not exactly very new. We've all had those TV shows or movies that have this, where people have pretty much satirized Santa Claus. But Violent Night does take a different take with it, thanks to David Harbour. He's the drunk, asshole type Santa Claus that you see in something like, say, Family Guy or South Park. I get that sort of vibe here. I love the visuals, and the CGI look great in this. This was a really funny movie. I laughed my butt off in there, and I wasn't the only one in that theater ever. Pretty much half of the audience was laughing in there. So that's to say that the movie was much more funny. I did like, now, usually I'm not a big fan of gore and blood, especially in movies, especially in horror films, but they use it pretty well here. So and the killings that Santa Claus does is actually pretty well done and pretty well put together. This team did a really good job on that. My one problem with this movie is the third act. It's not bad, but it does kind of drag a little bit, and it's like, okay, we're at the finale, let's get it over with, we know what's gonna happen, just go ahead and finish it off. But that's just my opinion. Everything else, though, is pretty well done. I like the music score, and the story, although done to death, they try to add some new elements to make it work. It's kind of like Bullet Train, which is from the same creators of this film. It's not a new concept, but they try to add new elements to make it stand out, and that's what Violent Night does. So overall, guys, if you saw the trailer and you thought it looked stupid, don't go see it. But if you're into some B-movie popcorn flick kind of guy, and you just want to see David Harbour be Santa Claus, you're gonna get what you get. This is exactly the kind of film. Overall score, I give it an 8 out of 10. If it wasn't for that third act, I think I would have loved it a lot more. But other than that, this was a really good film to watch, and definitely maybe another movie I would like to watch around the Christmas season. So I say go check out Violent Night if you haven't already. All right, guys, that's Violent Night. What's your favorite interpretation of Santa Claus? I want to hear in the comments. Comment below, let me know. This is LTM signing out, and I'll see you guys next time.